Okay, once again, thank you very much for all those insightful presentations. Before we deep dive into the subject you presented on stage, let's begin with a kind of the warm-up question. So, what kind of key trends you observe nowadays in the SME digital space, and is the forthcoming open banking revolution going to change those trends significantly or not? So whoever wants first.
Okay, maybe I will start. In case of open banking, we can say that as for now, this trend doesn't make significant changes in the banking industry. But I believe that it will change in somehow in near future. Why? Because it allows bank and give the banks possibility to be more connected, let's say, with clients, and give the bank the potential to use bank products in a proper way as they want. Because the proper way is, it doesn't, you can say that the proper way, it doesn't mean the way as the bank think about the product, it means how clients are thinking about them. So in near future, yes, but as for now, it is a trend.
Any other opinions? Maybe the one that contradicts, which is always nice.
It's hard it's always better to have some different opinions, but unfortunately it probably will be the same approach. Open banking, I think this will for sure there will be some influence on our daily work, but for the banks, basically this is of course opportunity to have better cooperation with the clients. We discussed it somehow in some presentations as well, that this opportunity to banks to connect better in the whole value chain, the creating value chain for the client, to be in not only this financing world, in only this standard banking for the clients, but this is opportunity for the banks, for the clients as well, for sure, to be connected more and more within the whole value chain, creating for the clients. This is the matter of building this marketplace. This is a matter not being a utility, not being the second step in the Charles Alexander presentation, but this is a matter of being to create a real marketplace and to create a real experience for the whole world of the SME client daily work.
For us, of course, it's a very important trend which we live on a daily basis. So in our distribution partnerships, the banks are placing their offers on an open banking platform, and our clients benefit from it a lot because they can access all those offers within a few clicks.
How are you regulated?
So we ourselves, we are just a deposit broker, and deposit brokerage in Germany doesn't require a license. We are not a bank. We work together with a servicing bank, which opens the Raisin accounts, how we call them. Those are non-interest bearing free accounts, which all our customers get. And this servicing bank also performs the KYC. And then our partner banks rely on that KYC that has been done.
And the cost for the KYC is covered by the bank, basically?
So, in the end, this is what the bank also pays us for. In addition to the customer acquisition, the customer onboarding, including KYC, and customer service, this is covered in the commission that the bank pays us based on the volume we have brokered. Yeah?
How do you make money? So are you charging the customers or are you charging the banks?
For the customers, it's completely free. For the banks, it is still cheaper than acquiring deposits themselves and investing a lot in marketing. And they pay us the commission, where of course a part of this goes to our servicing bank, which also does part of the job. And we keep the rest.
Who is the servicing bank?
The servicing bank is for our German and Austrian platform MHB Bank, based in Frankfurt. And for our European platforms, it's Keytrade Bank, part of Arkea, based in Brussels.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to the initially anticipated agenda. So now we start exploring the subject of your presentation a bit further. So first, two questions to Adam. Okay. So ENG business seems to deliver pretty much a complete proposition in terms of functionalities that belongs to the core banking services and also beyond. If I'm not mistaken, you have like online accounting service. So which of your platform functionalities are most popular at the moment among customers?
Yeah, okay. We've got over 350 forms in right now in application. We cover all products. We've got possibility to move from one application to another, like accounting, Alio platform. So this is B2B platform as well. We've got factoring, leasing applications. But still, if we look at the, let's say, clicks in application, in forms that users use, the 95% of clicks of open forms are still connected to cash handling model, to cash management. So still accounts, payments, checking the balances, getting the statements. So this is still heart of application, and this is the most important part, because this needs to look and works really smooth, really without any issues, any problems in those processes. Because if we will make many applications, many forms, many features, but this heart, this most important one will not be working really well, everything else will collapse. So yeah, this is still mostly 95% of this
so
application.
You waste a lot of time developing those, a lot of functionality.
You can say that, but yeah.
Okay.
But on the other hand, of course, if we are looking on the, let's say, on the cost side of processes of the bank, for example, loans processes, trade finance processes, etc., there is another way to look on that. Yeah, so you have to look on that side as well. So there is that money that you are going to save, this operational process versus money we're going to save. So we want to put those processes some part of in the digital channel as well.
Okay, as mentioned, your platform looks like a pretty complex and finished solution, but I wonder what else can be done to attract another wave of customers to your platform. Do you think about next functionalities, clever, innovative one, or for SME customer, less means actually more? They not need
less is more always. Yeah. Kaizen and this kind of things. Yeah, Zen may be better to say. Less is more. But basically, we are thinking about this open banking that was also mentioned. This opportunity for us to connect data not only from ING world, as also from another banks. Sorry guys, we connect this somehow to our own environment, your data. But basically, and this is opportunity. Yeah, like I said, to connect to whole value chain, creating value chain of the client, to serve another services, not only traditional banking services, but another services to the whole world of the client. Yeah, okay. Not only financing.
Thank you very much, Adam. Now is time to explore the Ailleron platform a little bit more. So, based on my experience and market trends, the most sought after element of cooperation with the third-party innovation companies is the element of speed of implementation. So how quickly you can plug in your solution to the core banking systems?
Yes,
on a budget.
Not exactly. The best answer is always it depends, because we have to bear in mind a lot of features, a lot of requirements that have to be taken in place when some plugins has to be built. And if we are talking about the payments, we can say that it's a simple thing. But if we are start thinking about trade finance operations, for instance, it is not so obvious, because we have usually in that area more of one system which should be integrated, and there are a lot of issues to do. from our perspective, we are creating new features in our system. We are always thinking at the beginning, what is the best value added, what we can give our customers in area of digital banking. And after that, we are thinking what have to be done. So if we can do it by ourselves, it is the perfect situation. But if we have to integrate, we did it.
Mm-hmm.
But the very beginning stage is to address the requirements of customers without integration, because it is the fastest way if we can do this alone, by ourselves.
Actually, the answer a little bit of my second question, but I ask it anyway. So what is the most effective template of cooperation between banks and technological companies you have experienced so far? Is it doing it alone or in the cooperation, in what kind of environment?
The best answer is agile, but it was mentioned few times today. But what I would like to say from my perspective, I'm connected with user experience and design thinking, moderating. What I can recommend for cooperation for business, so some kind of methodology design sprint at the beginning. Really, it takes 5 days, and during these 5 days, we create a lot of ideas, really, a lot of ideas. And after these 5 days, we validate with real users. So it really works. I really recommend you because, of course, at the beginning, we are thinking that it's not true. Everyone is not creative and etc. But interdisciplinary team, for example, the IT, some kind of, as you mentioned in your presentation also, men from IT, men from UX, men from products. And this team connected with bank and our company, really, it gives a real excellent effect.
Okay, thank you very much. And Lisa, now is 2 questions for you. So your deposit marketplace targets 2 distinct group of customers, SMEs and individuals. Have you noticed significant differences in how SMEs take advantage of your platform versus individuals, basically?
So yes, there are some differences, not large ones, but what we've noticed is that SME, they like the factors that influence the decision making are different than for retail clients. So they pay a lot more attention to the country of the bank and to the country rating and to potentially the rating of the bank itself. And whereas retail clients sometimes really just go to the highest interest rate. And it's probably an interest rate from a bank in Italy because they've been there on holiday, and that's why they decide to place their funds there. And the other difference is that there's also more short-term orientation that we see from our SME clients than from retail clients.
It's like 2 months, 3 months?
Yeah,
monthly?
3 months up until 1 year. Longer maturities are only possible if the bank would also allow to early terminate. So they clearly need the flexibility.
Okay, great. So the next question is, have you considered plans to extend the current functionalities of the Raisin's deposit to marketplace? Actually, I know that the answer is yes, because I asked the question during the break. But so if yes, what would be the natural deviation from the current functionalities?
Yeah, so there are a couple of steps on the product side, on the tech side. And of course, now for us, the next step will always be to add more partner banks, because it needs to be a true platform and a true marketplace. When we started, we only had 1 partner bank, which was Fee Bank from Bulgaria. And then probably in the first year, another 2 banks joined, and we always need more banks. On the tech side, we plan to launch an app soon. We also are integrating AI in our customer service that screens the customer requests that come in, and that could, for example, tell us when a customer on a Sunday evening requests to be called back Monday morning at 8 a.m., we would not see it on time, and then AI could move this ticket into an emergency queue, let's say, and then we could manage to call the customer back in time. And also on a general level for Raisin as a company, We have the vision to be the one-stop shop for savings and investments products. And this, of course, involves adding further asset classes to our product portfolio, which we've already done at the beginning of the year with allowing our customers to deposit their funds in ETF portfolios. So we have 4 portfolios where they can place their funds now. And we will add asset classes in the future.
Okay, thank you very much. So we have like around 8.5 minutes left. So this is time for the audience to ask a question. The first over there, then the second will be gentleman over here. Here we go.
My question is probably to Adam. What kind of signing the documents which technology do you use in your mobile application?
This isn't something really. This is basically the signature that we have already in ING Business implemented. So this isn't let's say classified signature provided by some external company. This is signature developed by us in ING Business, and this is This is the way. So this isn't whatever you think about blockchain or whatever. This is classic internet banking.
Is it a token or a SIM card or
okay. So this is
authentication?
This is authentication. Signature is we've got 2 methods of authorization. One is based on the text messages. Another one is on the certificates. So whatever user use, he or she they can use it also for sign application documents as well, using this method as well.
Do you consider it rather safe for all types of
yes, for
operations?
Sure. Yes, 100%.
Okay, next gentleman over here.
I have a question for Adam. Sorry. So eventually, you've been showing your system. You have one of the greatest systems right now on the market available. I think it's a benchmark. So I wanted to ask you, how do you approach innovation? Because right now you arrive to a coverage of functionalities for your customer, which is great. So your job is becoming harder and harder because you have to find what's the next step. So how do you approach this problem? Sorry for the
complex problem. Really interesting topic. We've got in our structure. I don't know if you could look at the slides. We've got innovation lab in our structure. So there are guys and ladies who are working basically on providing new features to SME mid-corp clients, like e-commerce solutions, like recently developed Imoje. So this is first banking gateway for e-commerce in Poland. Like some additional experiments. They are performing experiments, and when this experiment occurs with good results, we will try and we are going to implement it within ING Business or as a part of ING Business ecosystem. So connect somehow this solution, provide a solution with ING Business platform using SSO or whatever. We try to put it as developed it is as simple as possible, and the more flexible this is the better. This is of course challenge because we've got still many regulators to fight on, to work on regulations, not regulators, sorry, regulations. We are struggling with. We've got all these 60,000 companies right now working with the system, so they are asking a lot of things as well. We are pushing more and more self-service functions. So you know we need to coordinate all this work. So this is the challenge. But basically we are right now trying to let's say separate some resource only for this beyond banking, not traditional banking stuff, in order to develop this kind of features to our clients within the platform.
Any more?
Another question, not for Adam.
Maybe for Adam. It's the only chance, to solicit our expert views on the matters that are really important for you guys. So, no questions. So I will have one, just to conclude. Okay, imagine we meet again in the 5-year times, and the open banking, the revolution became a success. What would be the biggest benefits for the SME customers in 5 years' time?
Okay, so I will start maybe.
See, another question.
Yeah, another question. I'm thinking still about optimization of the clients' daily work. We as a bankers, with a bank, we can help clients to not only like I said, like standard financing, like provide some financing to their on the start of their customer journey, with some to not only giving possibility to perform some payments, etc. I'm thinking about connecting clients and our clients and their clients. Like for example, Ailleron platform. I'm thinking about helping them with some accounting features, helping him even in logistics, for example, whatever. I'm thinking about an approach of my area, of me personally, is to build a real marketplace, a real environment to help clients not only with standard banking features, but basically on every step of their daily business.
Okay, a marketplace basically.
I think.
Okay.
Yes, we can say that the banks will help clients accelerate their businesses and really be more profitable, because they will have possibility to gather all their finance information from many different places in one place and to analyze them. But because this is strange, but as for now, we don't have on the market the solution that will give clients, business clients, corporate clients, SMEs, possibility to gather that finances in one place. What the clients are doing at this moment, they use Excel. It is the best way to analyze and to gather information from different sources. So if the bank will have open banking on board, they will have the possibility to speed up the processes, definitely.
Okay, marketplace, data aggregation, and maybe the last word from you.
Yeah, for our side, it will we will continue to add more products and make it even easier for our clients to access financial products with one identification, and to continue to remove borders, and also to integrate our solution into their existing systems and cash management solutions.
Okay, so it's time to end. Thank you very much. It was, I think, very insightful discussion. Hope you guys enjoy it as well, and see you during the lunch, I hope. Yeah? Okay, bye-bye. Thank you very much.